YouTube, it's Missy, and today I'm here to film another July book haul. I don't know what number this is. I will leave that number down below because I have pre-filmed book hauls, other ones from earlier this month that I need to turn into videos, and so if you know what I'm talking about, cool, because I don't. Alright, so let's start with the 3 books that came in the mail the last 2 days. The first one is Loney, I think that's how you say it, right? The Loney, by Andrew Michael Hurley. And this is a haunted tale. It says, The Loney is not just good, it's great. It's an amazing piece of fiction by Stephen King. And if it's blurbed by Stephen King, I usually end up buying it. I bought this on Amazon Marketplace. It is pretty, like, filthy, but I bought it good, in good condition. And it is. It's in great condition, like, physically wise. It's just really dirty, which, you know, books get dirty. I don't care. Alright, the next thing I purchased from Amazon was The Boy Meets Girl Massacre. The Boy Eats Massacre. And it's all annotated by Anne Ainsley Hogarth. This was one of my anticipated reads. I don't remember if it was for last year or this year. And when I was talking about it, I thought it was going to have like a different format, but it's actually just exactly what it says. It's annotated. So on the sides we have little insights. I don't know if it's from the detectives because this is a crime mystery, or if it's like diary entries and someone else's I'm not sure. But this was cheap, and so I bought it, and I've been wanting to read it. It's YA. And then I also got Pride and Prejudice, is the Word Cloud edition. I have this, and I have the Christmas Carol in this edition, and I needed more Pride and Prejudice editions because I absolutely love this book. So those were the 3 that I received from Amazon. Next is going to be my book off books that I purchased, and I went crazy today because I wanted to. So the first book I want to talk about is The Sleep Room by F.R. Tallis, I think. This was $1, and it's about, okay, the synopsis was kind of vague. So it's about a person who is studying people. I think they are in a mental hospital, but I can't remember. But the cool thing is that they are studying people. They put them to sleep to study them. So they're putting all these people in comas. And I don't know if they're bad people, like criminals, and they're putting them in comas and then like experimenting on them. I don't know, but it sounded amazing. And you know how I like horror. You know what? On the back of the books, I don't know if you can see that because it's probably too bright. It says horror fiction. I didn't know that. Now I'm going to be looking at all the books on the back to see what genre it is. But this one came out in 2013. Woohoo! Alright, the next book that I got was Betrayals by Lily St. Croix. I have the first one, which is Strange Angels. There is the picture of the first one. I haven't picked it up yet, but it's an urban fantasy YA, and I like urban fantasies. And this was $3. I wish it was cheaper because it was bent, but whatever. Next, I got The Necromancer by Johann Cable. Is that Johann? I think it's Johann Cable. And it's also by Jonathan L. Howard. I don't know. Maybe Johann Cable is the Necromancer. Johann Cable, the Necromancer, by Jonathan L. Howard. I don't know. This was on my my Goodreads TBR. Like, I wanted to read this, and this was $1, and it's about, I can't remember, a necromancer. But it looked really, really good, and so I needed to have it in my life. And I love the papery dust jacket. All right, next I got Great Ghost Stories in the same edition as my, where is it? Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. It's the same edition, but this is unabridged, selected and arranged by John Grafton, and it's got 10 classic horror stories like The Monkey's Paw and Bone to His Bone and The Rose Garden and Dick and the Devil. Not Dick in the Devil, it's Dickin the Devil. That's funny. And The Judge's House and yada yada. It's very, very tiny. It was $1. I had to have it, so I got it. Next, I got Shutter Island by Dennis Lehane. That's how you say his last name, right? I purchased this 2 years ago in mass market paperback, and I absolutely hated having the mass market paperback, and so I sent it to Penelope. But I really, really enjoyed this thriller, and I thought, oh, this is, I already know what happens at the end. There's no way I'm going to want to read this book again, but it's really, really good, and I do want to read this book again, and so I had to buy it. Did I say it was $1? It was $1. All right, the next book that I purchased was The Hunting Ground, Haunted by Pure Evil by Cliff McNish, and I have no idea what this book is about besides that two brothers go and move into this house and find out that it is haunted and that they share it with ghosts. And it's I love all ghost books, so I needed another haunted house book on my shelves because I already have like 20 of them. And yeah, this was $1. I also got The Poe Shadow by Matthew Pearl. He's the one who wrote the Dante Club, which I have not picked up yet, but if he does retellings with all of my favorite classical authors, I'm going to be super stoked. So, this is a mystery detective story about Poe and, you know, how he died, because nobody knows how he died. And so, yeah, I want to read it, and I have it. And the spines of both books match, which is amazing. I like that. And the last 3 books that I purchased from Bookhaul are graphic novels. And normally I don't buy graphic novels because they are so stinking expensive. But I decided to buy some anyway. So the first one I got is Tales from Wonderland. And let me see, is this a bad picture? No? Okay. So it's a glossy illustrations on the inside. I love retellings of Alice in Wonderland, so I can't wait to read this. It's got the white rat. Ooh, that one's got a lot of blood. Yeah, you want to see some blood? Look at that. Ooh, they're shredding his whole body. This was $5, and it's written by Brusha Tedesco and Gregory. This is volume 1. They had the second volume, but the second volume was $9.50, and I didn't want to tell anybody when I got to the front counter, and the guy couldn't find a sticker, and so he said, I'll just give it to you for $5. Thank you for no stickers. The next graphic novel I got is called Squee, which is one of my favorite words. New and improved Squee, now with Meanwhiles. Buy me or I'll die. Isn't this guy so stinking cute? This one was $8.50, and here is the little monsters on the back. They're adorable. And this is by Jonan Vasquez, maybe? I don't know. But it's called Squee's Wonderful Big Giant Book of Unspeakable Horrors. It is so cute. I wish it was in color, but it's black and white, which is a total bummer. But whatever. Maybe, and this is like sacrilege, but maybe I'll color it with colored pencils. We will see. Alright, and then the very last graphic novel I bought from Bookhaul is called Zomnibus. This is volume 1. I've never heard of this before. And it's by Shane McCarthy, L. Torres, and who else? I don't know. I don't know anything about this, but I liked that it was colorful. And so I had to buy it. I had to buy it, and it was $12.50 for this Zomnibus. Yay! If you guys know about any of the books that I just showed you right now, let me know down below. Okay, and lastly are the books that I purchased at the library bookstore. If you guys watched my book Tubathon wrap-up, you have already seen these books. But if you did not watch that video, here they are again. I got The Girl in the Spider's Web by David Lagerkrantz. How do you say that last name? This is This is book 4 in the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. I know the first 3 were written by Stieg Larsson, but then he passed away. I'm not sure who is continuing his books, if it's his brother or a family member or a friend. I don't know, but this is in perfect condition. It's got deckled edges. I found it for $1 at the bookstore. They're crazy. People, they just don't love their books. All right, I also got Shadow of Night by Deborah Harkness. This is the second book in the Discovery of Witches series or trilogy. The first book I think I bought for $1. I bought this book for $1. It came with a Twilight bookmark, so you know it's good. And again, I've showed you guys the Goodreads review of this series, and the girl was talking about how absolutely terrible all 3 of these books are, but it's like a Twilight with witches, and I was sold. I want to read it. I don't care. So that was $1. And I also got Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn for $1. I've already read this. I gave it 4 or 5 stars, I think, last year or the year before. Now I own all of Gillian Flynn's books, so that's exciting. Yeah. And then the very last book that I bought was Jonathan Livingston Seagull by Richard Bach, and this is my grandmother's favorite classic. I read this classic 2 years ago. I purchased a mass market paperback edition from a bookstore in Flagstaff, Arizona when I went to go visit a few Christmases ago. And so I don't actually need this book. I bought it for you guys. So this will be part of the trade away giveaway for August, maybe? July? I don't know. It's in absolute perfect condition. This is a philosophical, spiritual book about transcendence and seagulls and, you know, reaching the pinnacle of life and then sharing it with others and teaching them how to succeed in whatever they want to do in life. It's good. I liked it. All right, now those are all the books. If you wish to see the stuff I bought from the Asian market, it's just a bunch of snacks. I will leave a marker for the snacks for people who don't care about snacks. I got 2 Yan Yans, a chocolate, oh that's strawberry, a strawberry and a chocolate because they're absolutely delicious. I got these beautiful rolls, they're so good. 2 of them are going to be coffee and one's chocolate. I don't read Japanese, so I have absolutely no idea which one's which. But when you open up the package, you can smell chocolate or coffee, so I know that way. All right, and then the second package, I got shrimp chips, original. I absolutely love these things. This is the bigger bag. I could have gotten a smaller one, but my youngest son loves these as well and tends to eat half of the bag because he's always like, share with me, I want some too. And then I got chocolate and strawberry Pokies. I think it's called Pokey. I don't think it's called Pocky. I think it's Pokey. And I got some chocolate picola, these little flute thingies. Actually got a chocolate and a strawberry. And then I got some more Pokies. So this one is, I don't know, wheat crackers, and I think this is milk chocolate. And this one is almond crush, so it has, you know, nuts on them. And then lastly, I got more like mochi crunch. This is nori maki crackers. So it's just rice crackers wrapped in nori, which is seaweed. And I love them, and they're so good. And those are all my snacks that I got. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this book haul, snack haul that I got today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!